Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Tips by Tina. Of course, I am Tina, and I wanted to talk a little bit today about fear. Before I do that though, I do want to say that we are having a seafood boil. So I have mussels, shrimp, one king crab leg, corn, eggs, potatoes, and broccoli. And I have my lemon in here because I don't know why I didn't get a real lemon, but I didn't. So fear is basically false evidence that appears to be real. Sorry guys, I gotta work on my setup a little bit. But one thing that is sometimes challenging about fear is having your faith, because you can't see faith or you can't touch it. You can't even hear it really. So fear can literally give you anxiety. It could paralyze you to the point where you don't do anything at all, and you have already started to manifest certain goals. So what I have learned is that courage is resistance to fear. It is actually mastery over fear. It's not the absence of fear, because fear will still be there. I mean, we're human, it exists. But sometimes it's just strictly about having courage and having your faith, or keeping your faith to face your fears. And that has been basically lifelong lessons for me. Basically just having faith, period, that things will happen, because I can admit I can be a little impatient in life sometimes. And so sometimes we want to see things happen right away. But as we know, that is kind of not how life works. Things don't just come when we want them to do. They have to come when we want them. They have to come in divine timing. So you have to have patience and you have to have faith in order to kind of be on that road to self-mastery. But whatever your goals or your dreams are, just take the first step. That's all you have to do, is take the first step, whatever that first step is for you. It doesn't matter how long it takes too, by the way. Just do it. Just get on that path, whatever path that you decide that you want to be on, and don't stop. And all in the process, keep your faith. Self-mastery is key. Now, all of us are enrolled in this thing called life. So as I said, fear is going to exist. There are no mistakes. There are only lessons in life. That was another hard lesson for me to learn, because it's so easy to say, oh, I made a mistake and this and that. This was a lesson, something you had to go through, something you had to learn, and just kind of, try your best to get through it the best way you can. Now, we are all lessons. When we don't get the lesson the first time, a lot of times we're forced to repeat the lesson. And through grace and mercy, we are able to, rework the lesson, or maybe even get a new goal. It depends on what it is that you're trying to do. For example, Colonel Sanders, he was not a young person when he started, with KFC and everything. But he decided to do it. The McDonald's founder. I think he probably had many false starts, but he kept on that road to, reaching his goals. So the thing is, stay on that road. You're protected. You have free will. You get the opportunity to do it again. And once we've learned that lesson, we go to the next lesson. But all the answers that you're looking for are within you. You just have to have courage to face your fears and keep your faith. And it's okay to be who you are, right where you stand, because you're still loved, you're still blessed. You are loved by the divine. And the divine gives you answers with that small, still voice that you hear sometimes. Sometimes we ignore it because we're like, oh, what is that? Usually it's interrupting something that we're doing. But sometimes just turn the TV off. Get off your phone and listen to that still voice, because it'll direct you exactly where you need to go. It's a beautiful thing. Grace and mercy is a beautiful thing. But these are short videos, just short tips. Didn't come to stay long. But join us next time for another video. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Keep your faith and continue blessings. Take care of yourself.